I don't really see, a lot of homophobic and racist comments anymore because people really know that it's not okay and it is not okay.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today we are going to be discussing Alina and Caleb of the 90-Day Fiancé franchise.
I took a ride on his disco stick.
Oh my goodness. Alina. So, for those who don't know, Alina was recently fired from the 90-Day Fiancé franchise after some really offensive and racist things that she had posted in the past came to light. Now, before we even go into the details of what happened that led to her being fired, I just want to say that I personally was rooting for Alina more so than Caleb. I know it took two to tango in that relationship, but I was rooting for them because of Alina. When I first saw the promo, I thought to myself, wow, that's an interesting combination. That is something that I would definitely love to see. And I would love to see this to flourish. But then, as I settled into the season, Alina happened. And then I started to realize just how controlling she is. She would constantly complain about one thing or the other. She was pushy and she wanted certain things to happen at her own pace. And that is just not how life works. So let me back up a bit and say this, right? Personally, I honestly believe that Alina's controlling nature comes from a place of insecurity. Yes, she might portray an attitude of somebody that is so confident and self-confident, but I think that underneath that facade is a very insecure person. And I get it. I mean, she has a disability that I personally think has contributed to her feeling of insecurity. I mean, let's face it, mainstream population have insecurities too. So no one is immune to that. It's very obvious, at least to me anyway, that her situation has influenced her desire to want to know where she stands with regards to her relationship, especially with Caleb. I mean, let's face it, Caleb brags about sleeping with all these women. The guy literally said that he slept with over 100 women, sowing his wild oats. For all we know, this could be just another one of Caleb's conquests, another one of his repertoire, something to put on his resume. He could simply be on one of his sex tourism trips, allegedly. But yeah, I do get why Alina might want to have a fundamental understanding. I get why she might want them to be on the same page very early on in their relationship. I get it because of all the things that I mentioned, but it still doesn't make it okay. She was very controlling, and her behavior on the show, her pushiness, definitely turned a lot of people off. And then there were people who were speculating that their relationship wasn't real, that they just did this, pretended to be in a relationship so that they can be on the show and somehow to get fame from it. Now, we don't know if that was their initial plan, but if it was, it looks like it backfired on them royally. At least it backfired on Alina. I think Caleb is going to walk away from this squeaky clean. He might even get to make a comeback on the show with a new partner. We've seen this happen before on the show. Plus, the audience at some point just started to turn against Alina for her pushiness. They just got tired of her. Now, do I think that she was a bit too forward, persistent, pushy? Absolutely, I do. Maybe she should have waited a few days and let the man get over his jet lag before pestering him about sex. It also didn't sit well with me that Alina misrepresented herself to Caleb. Caleb was really shocked to see how small she actually was, and also that she was not as independent as she told Caleb she was. So those are some of the things that were revealed when they first met each other that really rubbed Caleb the wrong way. Caleb was definitely taken aback by Alina's size, and you can just see in his face that he was really surprised, and he was very uncomfortable and a little disappointed that she really did not tell him everything. And let's be honest, Alina has a very pretty face. Caleb probably never saw Alina beyond her shoulders, so he did not know. We actually saw them going back and forth about it, and he made it clear. And I actually like the fact that he didn't try to pretend. He didn't try to spare her feelings by not letting her know right away that, whoa, this is not what I expected. So I totally understand where Caleb was coming from. So let's talk about what happened, why Alina was fired from the show. So recently, an old Alina post from 2014 resurfaced. In the post, Alina repeatedly used the N-word while describing a party invitation she had received. Pathetic. I'm going to pin the alleged comment here, but I won't read it. What was equally pathetic is that Alina knew exactly what she was doing and that she should not be doing it too, but she didn't stop anyways. She just laughed about it and did it some more. When the post resurfaced, Alina tried to lie, which is what really got me. She tried to lie and she tried to make excuses, basically claiming that she did not realize that the N-word was offensive. But if you take a look at the word that she wrote, she knew it was so offensive. All of this information are public knowledge. You can find them for yourself. She even went on to insinuate, this is a part that really made me giggle. She even went on to insinuate that she can't be racist because there's no racism in Russia. Like, seriously? I mean, I had already given up on her the minute I saw those racist posts. I was like, nope, I'm out, not supporting you anymore. Sorry, you know. The N-word wasn't the only racist thing that Alina had said or the only racist thing that came out from Alina's past. She also posted the racist, offensive things about Hugh Grant and his Asian wife and kids. Again, I'm going to leave it pinned here, but I won't read it. I mean, it was 2014, Alina. You should have known better. You should have known that such words, watered down or not, are not acceptable. A person who uses the N-word over a dozen times is not clueless. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're saying. So yeah, that's what got Alina fired. TLC then released a statement announcing their decision to fire her. This is what they wrote. TLC discontinued filming with Alina following the recent discovery of her past social media statement. She will not appear on the upcoming Tell-All, any future season of the franchise, and starting next month, she will no longer appear on Before the 90 Days. TLC does not tolerate racism or discrimination of any kind. Like, they are scrapping her from ever existing. From next month, which is this month, obviously, she's not even going to appear in any of the shows starting in February. So they are like washing their hands off of Alina. So yeah, she's done, she's gone, and it's over for her, which is really sad because this is like a missed opportunity to put a spotlight on her community and showcase what makes them strong, beautiful, their strengths. The diversity would have been good for everyone. She could have done a lot for her community, but actions have consequences. And it doesn't matter how long ago it is, when it shows up, we have to have accountability. I personally feel like the one person that is happy, low-key happy about this news is Caleb. Old boy was probably looking for an exit, looking for a way to two-step his way out of that relationship, and she handed him one. And if I'm being completely honest, it won't surprise me if the leaked R.A.C.I.S.T post is traced back to Caleb. Like, this way, nobody will call him an ableist or wicked or whatever for dumping Alina. That's just my thoughts anyway. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.